Welcome back to A Safe Place. If you're new here, my name is Mariah and I am so glad that you're here. Welcome to our last chapter in Daniel. If you're new here, we have been going through the book of Daniel in the month of February in 2026, which was an extension of, I believe, May of 2025, but we're back and we are here to finish off our last chapter. So let's see what it's about. Israel will experience great distress, deliverance, and resurrection of the dead. So this is the end of Daniel's prophecy that he was given. And this is related to the end of time. At that time shall arise Michael, the great prince, who is charged of your people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never has been since there was a nation till that time. But at that time your people shall be delivered, everyone whose name shall be found written in the book. And many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And those who are wise shall shine like the brightness of the sky above, and those who turn many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. But you, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, two others stood, one on this bank of the stream, and one on that bank of the stream. And someone said to the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the stream, how long shall it be till the end of these wonders? And I heard the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the stream. He raised his right hand and his left hand toward heaven, and swore by him who lives forever, that it would be for a time, times, and half a time. And that then the shattering of the power of the holy people comes to an end, all these things would be finished. I heard, but I did not understand. Then I said, Oh, my Lord, what shall be the outcome of these things? He said, Go your way, Daniel, for the words are shut up and sealed until the end of time. Many shall purify themselves and make themselves white and be refined, but the wicked shall act wickedly. And none of the wicked shall understand, but those who are wise shall understand. And from the time that the regular burnt offering is taken away, and the abomination that makes desolate is set up, there shall be 1,290 days. Blessed is he who waits and arrives at the 1,335 days. But go your way till the end, and you shall rest, and shall stand in your allotted place at the end of the days. Wow. The promise of Israel's ultimate deliverance must have consoled Daniel, even as he tried to make sense of it all. In answer to his question, the angel explained that good and evil would continue until the end of time, but Daniel was to continue living for God. Even though Daniel would die before all these things, the angel promised that he would be resurrected and receive a reward for his faithfulness. Daniel was given the responsibility of recording this prophecy for future generations. As he wrote it all down, Daniel had to live with the burden of what his loved ones would face, but he knew he could trust God with their future. Multitudes are trusting the Lord as persecution of God's people increases all over the world. You may not understand why such evil exists, but you can continue living to honor Christ and persevere to accomplish the work he has given you. How will you live each day as you wait for God to bring human history to a conclusion? Will you seek understanding by maintaining companionship with God and studying Scripture? God promises deliverance, resurrection, and reward to all the faithful whose names are written in the book of life. You can trust your future to our faithful God. I hope that this series was so encouraging to you. I know that sometimes we read prophecy, and especially about the end times, and we can feel this like doom and gloom kind of come over us, or some dread, especially if you are like me and you have family members who don't yet know Christ, and we can worry about that. But I want to encourage you that Jesus tells us that we can come to him if we are burdened or weary, and he will take that yoke upon himself. And we get to take his yoke, which is easy and light. We get to cast all our fears, all our anxiety on him, because he cares. And he understands that this could be scary. He also recognizes that in order to be a just and loving God, some of this does need to be stated. Some of this does need to be written down in the book. And he's very clear about when he tells people that, right? Like, this reminds me him saying, saying this and talking about it being written down reminds me of Moses and the commandments. You know? So maybe you need to write things down. Maybe there's some stones of remembrance that you need to jot down in this season or in a past season so that you can look back on them years later and see where God has brought you from. See what he's brought you out of. See what worries that you cast upon him in this season that would be, I don't know, maybe a little giggle then. I hope you have the absolute most blessed day, and I will see you on Monday for a new study in Genesis, and I hope you'll join me.